Oh my God. Way too much oil. Oh God. It's all over me. It's all over the floor. Hey everybody. Welcome back to Full Blast Garage. And on this episode, we got a couple rigs we're working on. Got a little general maintenance on the old TA since it got home from the poverty tour and duct tape drags. Just want to take a little gander what the oil looks like in that thing after we ran it. I don't know, 3,000 miles straight at an RPM it hasn't seen since the 90s. Who knows? Who knows what we're going to see? Going to clean this rig up. She's getting put on Facebook Marketplace. If anybody wants it, take a look at it there and call me up. Offer me anything. Offer me something with a clean title and anything. Like a Grand National or like a Gen 1 Bronco or anything that someone would want to watch someone else work on YouTube. But that's besides the point. This thing's getting moved on. We need funds for GTO, lay GTO, and lay Camaro sitting right there. Those are expensive projects, and I want to halfway do them right. I mean, at least where, someone might want it when I'm done. The GTO, there's a chance I keep that. So I'm going to put just one small step up from my normal on it and make it a little nicer. But this rig needs some maintenance after all the driving. The old 454 SS. Yeah, I didn't think I'd sell that guy, but man, the funds are needed. We're a small channel and I ain't got enough to go around for everything. The 454 SS, we need, again, to change the oil because I'm pretty sure I still got break-in oil from doing a cam swap in it. And it's probably due. And then exhaust donuts. So right there at the manifold where it meets the pipe, I think they're both blown out. I'm going to double check before I unbolt both of them though, because only one of them's leaking, one of them's getting fixed. I don't mess around with exhaust bolts at all. So let's climb under this rig and see what the oil looks like. No metal, no sparkles. Make sure you do it on full blast. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and give her a little hose down with some brake clean. If we do have oil leaks somewhere, maybe this will kind of help me find them. I'm assuming rear main, and I'm also assuming that at one point we lost oil pressure for just a blip in a gas station parking lot in, I don't know if we were in Arizona or New Mexico on the way home. I put 2 quarts in and then I was like, man, I probably should have put a little bit more. So I think I put 2 more, and that might have got it a little too high for this particular dipstick because I did not have a dipstick with this engine when I bought it. I bought one of them aftermarket jobs and it doesn't seal great. So there's a chance the oil level actually got up that high and was just leaking out the dipstick fill, which that's not a big deal. We can handle that. The rear main, I ain't got any plans of pulling the transmission on this thing. That is a job for whoever owns this rig next. She runs pretty good to me, good enough where I'd leave it alone and drive it 2,000 miles, check the oil. If we need to add any, add any. That's how I would treat that repair. So I'm gonna go grab the drain pan, get this knocked out. Let's kind of see what the oil looks like immediately when it's coming out. So if you got any water, condensation, anything like that, that'll be the first thing that comes out. Because guess what? It's heavier than oil. So it's going to sit on the bottom. And you can see the oil pan's dented. Very common. Pretty much every F-body of this generation that gets driven around a bit, your oil pan looks like that. So I'm going to go ahead, grab my wrench, grab my drain pan. Let's pull it. All right. Now that I'm thinking about it, I don't know if I've ever actually pulled the drain plug on this car. Well, might help if I was turning to the left, not the right. All right. It's gonna be a little tough to see. My pan is right on the oil pan here. And this is a 7-quart drain pan. So this guy should be just a little hair over half full if I had everything right. There's a chance that it wasn't, but so you guys can see the plug's black. No fuel. No fuel at all, which is a little bit surprising, being all the elevation we drove in. Driving in high elevation has a tendency to make everything run really rich because your air's thin. You got less air, you're still putting in the same amount of fuel. You're gonna run rich. Oil smells good. If anything, it seems a little thin. We're gonna fix that with some old 2050 VR1. Just give it all the snake oil to make that rear main come around. Oh, train. All right, train finally passed. I don't know, 10 minutes later. The joys of living between 4 train tracks. It's all right though. The neighbors don't complain a whole lot because we don't have any. Just Southern Pacific or whoever. I don't know. What's the monopoly trains? Reading Railroad? I don't know. Oh, the oil's pretty high up there. Evidenced by the rag. She might have a few more quarts in her than 5. Because you're really only supposed to drain about 4 out of the pan. Then you get, I don't know, 4.5. Then you probably get another half out of your filter. Well, let's get this on the ground and, oh God. Oh no, she's full. She's a full girl and it's bowing. Oh my God. Way too much oil. Oh God, it's all over me. It's all over the floor. I don't even know. Well, I had to step away and take a call for a minute. That was Exxon on the phone and they were telling me to stop stealing their gimmick. But Nothing alarming. Not bad. I mean, it's dark. It's like, it's not coal miner lung dark, but I don't know. Maybe this guy worked in a chocolate factory. He's breathing some fumes there. But boy, I got a mess. I'm about to drain this pan, get out some of the old kitty litter stuff, the dry floor, work on that. So probably be stepping in this for 2 weeks before it's all dried up, but whatever. That's how it goes. Well, I got that mess slightly cleaned up. We're gonna go ahead and throw on new filter. Oh, nail your head on the 4-post. I'd say for the most part, at least the immediate leaks have subsided. This thing was spitting a little bit of oil for sure, just driving. Slightly concerning, but it kind of cleared up. I got a feeling that was the overfill. I was probably a couple quarts low, filled it back up to the right level, and then way overfilled. Like, it didn't need any of those extra 2 quarts. But when you're on a trip, like a long one like that, I don't know. I'm kind of a let's be more safe than sorry type person. And I bet all this motor oil on this header wrap is gonna be really nice. All right, so we got oil filter housing all cleaned up. I got the O-ring lubed. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and throw a little bit of oil in the filter. So, vertical filter. Nope. Oh, man, I'm in the make a mess business today. Just go ahead and way overfill the filter. We'll pour a little bit of excess already in our floor dry. Wipe it off some, because we're gonna swear it's leaking somehow. The viscosity on this oil, so I'm going from 1030 to 2050, very noticeable from touching it. This stuff's much thicker. So we got 5 quarts of this stuff and a bottle of Blue Devil snake oil. I've had low to moderate success doing things, so why not just keep using it? All right, this is the most long-winded oil filter I've ever seen, but we're gonna make sure it's on there pretty tight. Don't get out a tool and do this, just hand tight's fine. But if you really want to smoke the hand tight, I'd recommend it. If you're having as many oil leak problems and stuff just kind of everywhere as like I am, you want start eliminating possibilities. And oil filter, let's try and eliminate that. All right, well, we got the plug in. You always want to double check that. You got your filter installed. Now we're gonna go ahead and drop her down Let's start filling the engine and see if we get any oil. And it got to a point where hot idle oil pressure about 20. But for this car, that's really not bad. We were probably idling at 700 RPM, maybe a little lower. I got this thing, I want it real low where it kind of lopes a little. When we're going, it would be anywhere from 40 to I'd say 50 PSI oil pressure. That's healthy. That's a healthy Oldsmobile engine, folks. That's good. Honestly, if it was higher, I'd be scared it's gonna blow something out. But let's go ahead and drop her down, get some oil in the engine. We'll start it up, make sure we still got pressure. All right, so grab your dirtiest funnel off the floor. Go ahead and jab that in the fill. All right, so we got the 2050 VR1, and I'm using the VR1 just because it's a high zinc oil. And this is a flat tappet cam, not a roller. So if anything, it'll help it some. I'm gonna go ahead, pour the snake oil directly into the oil. And that's the Blue Devil rear main. If any of them's ever worked, it's been that one. And I think they have radiator stuff and general oil leak sealer. They got all kinds of stuff. But what you need to do is put this in the system. And they just say run it for a few days. You don't have to change the oil or nothing. If it's gonna work, you just got to give it a couple days, drive it, get it hot. And I'm guessing what it's doing is expanding that seal to where it actually seals again. So if your rear main seal's kind of left the chat and popped out, it won't do anything for you. But if it's just a slow leak, which is what I think we have, there's a chance of it making it work. All right, so go ahead and get all 5 quarts of this in, and now at least we ain't got to worry about being 2 quarts over full. And we'll start the thing, show you guys what a cold start is on this car, and check for oil pressure. We're hoping for high, like real. Let's do 60 cold start oil pressure. All right, guys, what we're focusing on is that little guy up there. Let's do 3 pumps. Oh, she got there eventually. I mean, we're looking at somewhere between 50 and 60. We're above 40. So that's good. We're not at 0. Oh, she's climbing. She's climbing to 60. That's probably the snake oil, I bet. That added the extra 10 PSI. But let's go ahead, cruise this thing into town, get it cleaned up, and get it for them Facebook Marketplace pictures. Man, that oil pressure is getting way up there near 60. It will hit it when you gas it. Good Lord. She's a strong runner. Just out on the open road where this thing loves. Woo! She still got it, even after the poverty tour. Well, she's all cleaned up now. I'm gonna go ahead and perform my 360-degree Facebook Marketplace ad here. Let's go ahead and crank her up. People like to see these cars running. That's important. Just get you a good walk around. do a couple. I might start one from the back. Got a feeling that's kind of more impressive. All right, now just go through all your motions on your pictures. Do a little 3/4 action. Go ahead and wipe down the old lenses. Get your side shot. 3/4 rear. That might be the one. This car does look cool kind of from this angle over here. Shooting from this way, I'm probably gonna get the camera in the shot. Oh well. Maybe they'll just think it's a tree. Like a weirdly shaped, skinny little black tree. All right, then I like to hit engine. Interior. I just like to go shot from the side. Let's get some of the seat belt out of the way. That'll look better. Passenger side. I don't think anybody really cares. Nope. What the back seats look like on these cars. All right. Bag it and tag it. She's for sale. Could be yours. Just look on Facebook and make me an offer. Let's move on to the old 454. Next. Well, got the 454 up on the lift and had it running, dove under it, feeling for any kind of breeze hitting my hands around the exhaust while it's like 900 degrees. The only spot that was, just super obvious we got an exhaust leak, driver's side manifold, and that's the easy one. That's good. The passenger side's a little bit tighter because it tees over there, and one of them studs does not look good. It's been bent on a little bit, maybe more than once, maybe by me taking it in and out a couple times, but best case scenario for exhaust manifold little donut action, let's go ahead. I'm gonna get it all the way up. We'll get under it. I'll start draining the oil out of her and hope that it doesn't put on like some kind of magic show, because this break-in oil has been in there for probably longer than they expect it to be. But hey, she's held on fine. It's fine. All right, so same story under here. I'm gonna hit her, just a little bit of brake clean, but this guy here has been leaking for a while, like maybe 10 years before I bought it. It's kind of one of those, if I ever pulled the motor, I'd take care of all this and clean it. Since it's in, we'll just leave her the way she is. I mean, if anything, the oil will keep it from rusting. That's a plus. All right. This truck, oil filter right here. Drain plug right there. Should be the same 9/16 as our Olds motor. And I got this oil nice and hot, just letting it sit there and idle while I was checking for exhaust leaks. Exactly what you want to do before you drain something right into your face. All right, broke loose. This stuff, some of these is kind of hard to judge what the arc is gonna be. Is it just gonna dribble? Is it gonna shoot straight out at the exhaust pipe? What are we looking at here? You kind of got to be quick with it. Non-violent, what I like to see. Non-violent, non-oily, just kind of smells like combustion. No material or anything on the drain plug here. Wasn't any water. No bad smell. I mean, I think we got about as good a luck today as we could with these engines, because this I did a cam head, pretty much top end swap. That exhaust pipe's hot, in case y'all are wondering, and wanted to put a few tanks of gas through it before I pulled the break-in oil, and I probably put a few more than I should have, but that break-in oil has a ton of zinc in it, and I was terrified by these cams, like the horror stories people have about the lifters and everything failing and the cam wiping out. And I just kind of tried to do everything I could to stop that from happening, and followed the break-in procedure to a T, like holding the revs, alternating the revs after so long. And this thing is strong, like the cam and everything sounds great. No drivetrain noise. So super happy with that. But I'm gonna go ahead, let this guy finish draining, and then I'll take the old oil filter off if it'll come off, but I'll get it off eventually. And then we'll kind of transition over to the old exhaust manifold here, because this guy, I should be able to just loosen it, pull it. I'm hoping I got enough room, just pull it out, slide the new donut in. But man, if I gotta loosen that side too, I'm just asking for a leak on that side after I'm done. So we'll see. Well, while that's draining, see if we can break some of these exhaust flange bolts loose. Uh-oh. This the right size? Man, that feels way too loose. I'm gonna grab a 14. I tried a 14 at first. Didn't feel right, but I really thought these were 14 millimeter. Huh. All right. Let me check. Is it 9/16? Huh. I mean, 9/16 acts like it wants to go on. I wonder if I've rounded these a little, kind of taken them off and on over the years. Yeah, that doesn't feel great. Whoa. Totally just smoked the little wobble extension. What in the world did I use to put these on? Holy crap. All right. Well, I cannot believe this thing was that tight. Wow, it came off. Lost my light. All right, let me work on getting this bolt out, and God knows what else it's gonna take to get these out. Well, I'm a total sucker. Ended up just loosening both sides. There was like a weird pieces that I couldn't kind of really figure out what they were, like this. I'm guessing that's like the core of that exhaust flange gasket. So this is like a piece. There was half of one on one side. Then I had that. I don't know. Well, it'll either work or it won't. I don't really, these look almost directional. Guess I'll see which side fits better in. Definitely not that way. So flip her around. Maybe. So there's like a metal side, and that's gonna go kind of into the exhaust manifold. And I guess kind of hold it there. That would be nice. Yeah, there we go. And then well, it's not gonna hold itself there. Maybe if I put like a little tickle of adhesive on there, maybe. Because otherwise that's gonna be kind of challenging to get up in there. But there we go. One side in. Hope I don't regret doing the passenger side, because it wasn't leaking. And I am the king of, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Don't jack with it. Ooh, we got less space over here, folks. Oh no. The half piece came out real easy. The full piece, gonna be a different story. We got bracing and, oh, there we go. Do it from the rear and you're golden. Oh, don't repeat that, please. I'm not a real big fan of how this thing's just kind of sitting here. I mean, I guess it gets clamped up tight enough where it kind of mashes together and seals, but all right, there she go. We got 2 new exhaust seals, and they're either gonna seal or they're not, because I ain't coming back under here again. This is going to the car wash, Facebook Marketplace. That's the next 2 steps. So I'm gonna go ahead and get the bolts back on this, get it snugged back up, and we'll see if we got any leaks. But it is what it is. All right, for this truck, we spared no expense. Got the 10W30 Lucas oil, hot rod oil with, I don't know, it's like infinity zinc. If you've ever seen like any of the testing these oils go through to like see if they have any zinc for flat tappet cams, this stuff's always just like off the chart. So again, when I bought this, however long ago before I did my cam swap, I was all about safety. This was kind of one of the last big projects I did before I started my YouTube channel. And that was at the end of February when I started filming things. So that kind of gives you any context of how long the old break-in oil's been in it. It's had a time or two, a few laps. But I mainly work from home. I don't know. I don't drive around a whole lot. And if I do, I'm going somewhere with my wife. And 9 times out of 10, we're going to take her car. It's something nicer than what I drive. So, 5 quarts of the Lucas oil. Is that what these big blocks call for? And I did fill up the oil filter too before I put it on. so it's not dry. I'm gonna check the stick, because from year to year, car to car on these big block Chevys, you kind of never know what your capacity is. It's anywhere from 5 quarts to 7 gallons, depending on if it's in a motorhome. So, and I said that correctly. I actually saw somewhere somebody said their motorhome took 7 gallons. I think he might have meant quarts. So we're just a tickle down from the full mark. I might just put just a hair more, like a half quart. Call her good. And of course, we got the Walmart oil for the overfill situation. And that Lucas oil stuff's kind of red. I was kind of getting a little freaked out when I was draining the old oil and it was red, reddish, had a red tint. But I'm guessing it was Lucas break-in oil also, so it probably had a similar tint to what I just poured in here. And this thing, it's got stock rockers, didn't go roller rocker. Heads, 69 Chevelle 396. So she's closed port. I had to try and get all the compression I could out of this engine. I mean, these Chevys of this generation are known for essentially being turds. Man, I can't get the oil fill back on. Did it only go on one way? Yep. All right. Total professional mechanic here. For some reason, I get oil kind of out of this oil cap. Not too bad, but just a little. It's kind of annoying. Every time I pop the hood, if I've driven, 200 or 300 miles, I just got to wipe it off a little. And there's a breather right beside it. Go out of that. Don't go out of the oil cap. All right, well, nothing left to do but try and start it and cry if the exhaust leaks. And then I'm gonna take it into town, wash her down, and then we'll do the same thing. We'll do a little 360-degree walk around, getting ready for my Facebook ad. So let's slam it, get it off the lift, head into town. We've got oil pressure. No discerning exhaust leak. She sounds good, like really good. That is an awesome sign. Let's go ahead, take her on into town, get it washed, and we'll be doing a little Facebook walk around. All right, back from the car wash. This thing looks brand new now, but she's got that perfect survivor look that I really like. I think there's going to be a whole lot of people that really like it too. Video. Now all the angles. Gotta hit them all. Barrett Jackson, they want to see them all. Keep feeling like any second I'm about to get ate up by fire ants, but I'm trying to move quick. All right, now we got some interior shots. important thing on these cars ain't the dash, it's them seats, because they are unobtainable. You show some people that you got them seats in perfect condition, and they probably ain't gonna argue with you. Most folks have gone through a set at this point. All right, I'm gonna pop the hood, take one more. Yeah, that motor runs really good. It's stout. Transmission's definitely the weak point on this car, but gotta show everybody she's got the big block. All right, well, I think that's it for under here. Ooh, that black hood's hot. Dang. Burned my fingers like that exhaust earlier. Well, taking you on a little trip of maintenance to get my cars ready to move on to somebody else. You know, that's kind of part of the deal. Like, I can't get too attached to any of these because filming content, it's always best to have something fresh. And there's only so many videos I can do on this thing. I could take it and do some sort of like Chip Foose style restoration that take me 2 years to do. And who's going to want to sit there and watch me unbolt every bolt on this truck? So, you know, the plan is to get them to about this level. Super presentable, daily driver, comfortable. Anybody can jump in it and go anywhere. That's my goal kind of for like all of these cars. We're about right here. On the nice side of beater, okay? But now this is a good daily driver truck. Somebody's going to be incredibly happy when they get this truck that they didn't, you know, get duped by all that fresh paint, you know, from somebody else. They looked past it and the dings and saw that all the suspension's brand new, all the brakes brand new, rear end's been gone through, transmissions, an overdrive transmission at least now, and top end of the motor's been redone. I mean, what else do you need? And it's got AC, it's got heat. The only thing really this car is missing is cruise, and that's about it. I mean, it's a good driver. So I hope y'all enjoyed this video, and man, I'll update everyone once I actually get these sold, give y'all the actual final little hammer price on them. But the Trans Am's going to get listed somewhere in the $14,000 range. This one's probably going to be 16, and I kind of price them like that. It's probably a little higher than I'm willing to take, or it's higher than my lowest that I'm willing to take. A lot of people get super upset about people asking kind of top dollar when they're listing it. I don't know how many times I've listed something like this, and the first person that comes and sees it, loves it, pays me my exact asking price. Happens all the time. So don't shoot yourself in the foot by going, hey, I'm just going to list this for my bottom dollar when it doesn't sell in a week. Any human that shows up with any amount of money in their hand, I'll take it. Don't do that. Have a better strategy. So I list it like that because occasionally you do get people that just want them real bad, or people want to trade, and I'm okay with trades, and they go off what you're kind of listing it for is trade value. Do you want a high trade value or a low one? Come on now, this is easy. But I guess so many people are kind of upset. Like, you're asking that for that old truck? Go find one that runs and drives as good as this one and buy it for that price. That's how I kind of respond to a lot of people, and they can't. It's a 454 SS. They didn't make a whole bunch of them. And almost everyone on Facebook Marketplace I see, $18,000 and higher. Some of them don't run. Some of them haven't run in years. A lot of them aren't a daily. It's like they've souped it up, and essentially it's going to be sitting in your garage and you just stare at it. buy this, drive it, park right next to somebody, and you ain't got to worry about a door ding. This will make you happy. The other cars, they won't. So buy this one. But man, I appreciate y'all watching this video, and it's kind of just a little bit of a change up on my content. We're still bouncing back from Poverty Tour and Duct Tape Drag, so the videos are going to start rolling soon, but I had to do something like this to get just a little bit more content down and a little bit of money flowing back into the Full Blast Garage instead of out. Like, everything in my life has been me shoving the money away. So if you work on cars, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But I appreciate y'all. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. The channel's growing, and we're super happy about it. And until you see my next video, just go out and do something that makes you happy. Like buying a car from me for full asking price. No, you ain't got to do that. Do something else, but do something that makes you happy. I'll see y'all later.